Hello and welcome back to my channel. You're going to see cat hair flying around because I'm trying to get it off my clothes. There's a couple of things that I want to talk about in this video. The first thing is going to be this. I find it pretty interesting on more than one point. I was watching a TikTok video of a man and he was talking about how you can activate your pineal gland. And he was like, you push right here on your bed of the thumbnail and in the back, and you push firmly for 20 to 30 seconds. And after that is done, then you push on each side of the thumb, and you do the same. You push firmly for 20 to 30 seconds. And he said, when you do that a lot or consistently, that your pineal gland will start activating. And just out of curiosity, I felt it. And he said that when you do it, eventually you'll start feeling like behind your eyes and nose start tingling. And I did the first couple of times I did it. That being said, I think it was that night, before my alarms went off to get up in the morning, I woke up and I think I rolled over and I heard a hissing. It could have been like a, I don't know, like a look over here or come over here or something. So I looked toward my doorway in my bedroom and immediately I saw what looked like waves in the doorway. And that's usually an entity being there. And as I'm watching it, I don't remember what I was thinking, but it left the doorway and went around the corner into my bathroom. And when they come through the doorway, immediately to the left is my bathroom doorway. So it just kind of, they didn't have to come in my room at all. They just kind of went around. They might have to drift 2 feet from my bedroom doorway to the bathroom. And I was thinking of this at work. I was thinking, what was that? And why did it go in the bathroom? The bathroom is where my portal is, one of them. I'm thinking about this. What was that process going through my head? Lo and behold, undoubtedly, I heard this voice say, "You are seeing energy." And I sat up and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm sitting here thinking, that makes total sense. Oh my God, all this time I described it as TV static, forms and haze. I'm seeing energy. I'm like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Thank you. And I'm so grateful that they gave me that message. And there are times where I assume on the things that I need to know, they tell me. The things I want to know, they won't tell me. And if they do, it's because I needed to know instead of wanting, in which I thought I wanted but needed. I hope I didn't lose you. But yeah, it makes sense because I thought of it, I'm seeing orbs like crazy. The TV static made more sense to me because I'm like, in my head, for the 3 years I've been going through this, I was thinking, is that their molecules? What is that? And I finally got a title to it, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. You have no idea. Because it makes sense, because I'm seeing orbs. Of course, that just started. But I've been seeing these forms and beings and whole body apparitions for 3 years. But I have seen human body apparitions for longer than that. Started when I was between 12 and 14. But I stopped it. I don't know how I stopped it, but the first apparition I seen was of a dead woman, and that scared me. And she wasn't doing anything but sitting there looking at me, but it scared me, and I unconsciously shut it down. So, but it has came back. And apparently I'm seeing energy now because, I don't know, in certain lighting or backgrounds, I see things more. And like in lights, I can see it go by, like orbs. And in black background or dark, I can see the orbs, but I see energy too, come to think of it, on the black or dark backgrounds. Yeah. So I thought I would let you know that. This second thing that I want to talk to you about is kind of making me leery, scared, nervous, on guard, and I'm really getting afraid. So I'll explain this. On Facebook, I have not my phone number at all on any social media, but on my Facebook page, I have owner of the Eye of Ra hypnotherapy, and that's all I had. Well, this man sends me this really long paragraph through Instant Messenger. I never talked to him, didn't know who he was, wasn't even sure if we were friends. And I don't remember if I looked or not. But he starts saying that I stole his name, Ra. He said he is Ra, and how dare I, and that I was misusing the name Ra. He said he was going to report me, which nothing happened. And he just went on and on and on. He was threatening me, calling me names. He was really mean. So I just blocked him. And this has been maybe 3, maybe 4 months, give or take a month. 2 days ago, when I have a phone number calling me and there's no name attached, I do not answer it. I let it roll to voicemail. So this number calls and I let it go. And then another one calls immediately, same place from New York, and another one immediately. And I just kind of then send it to voicemail because I'm like, okay, that's a spam caller. Anyway, and then all of a sudden, in my texts, I get a voice message in my text sent to me. It was him. But before I got that, he sent me another very long message, and I can't remember what it said, but it was more or less the same thing. And he was saying that he's Lucifer. He is the Eye Ra. He owns that. I'm going to carry on his bloodline, and I will not deny him that. He said that he will come and take me no matter who is around. There's much more said. I'm drawing a blank right now. But it was like very, very threatening. And I'm like, is he going to assault me in different ways, if you catch my drift, or what? But I was telling him, F off, go away, stop. And I blocked him. I told my kid's dad about it, and he's like, he knows your phone number. He's probably going to know very soon, if not already, where I live. Thank goodness I have protection. If you get my drift, I have 2. One's always on me, and the other one is hid. And this makes me want to get a second one, in which I can do because I have this new job position. But it makes me scared. On the back of my windshield on my car, I have the Eye of Ra hypnosis, and then my number. Well, I'm taking that off. And I'll be doing that this weekend because I don't know how to do it, and my kid's dad's going to do it for me. This is crazy. And it's kind of scary. So if you're male or female, I'm sorry. And this orb just shot across like crazy. It was just shooting. But anyway, yeah, if you're male or female, be very, very careful about this of stalkers. Be very, very careful because it could be very dangerous. When I came home, I always lock my doorknob first thing because my hands are usually full. But today and yesterday, I locked, bolted, and chained my door. And I will be on guard every time I leave and come home. So yeah, this is something for me to be very afraid of. It makes me very uncomfortable. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to share, but I will tell you that the orbs are still around. Now all it takes is for me to think of them and they come around. While I'm talking to people, I don't know why, but they will come across so close to my eye that sometimes I blink because I'm like, what is that? Is it going in my eye? Then I realize it's an orb. But when I'm occupied doing something like work, training, talking to somebody, they have to, they're like trying to divert my gaze. I don't know. I have no idea. When I'm on my porcelain throne, they come around and come at me. It feels kind of odd that when you're in the bathroom, they are too, and you're just like, it doesn't bother me actually, but it makes you think, what are they thinking? What are they thinking that they have to be this close? But, they've seen everything. I actually heard not too long ago from a psychic medium that he said that they watch you shower and use the bathroom and it's no big deal to them. And I'm like, yeah, I don't believe that. They've got to give you privacy. Well, no, they don't. They really don't. But I'm here to tell you that they're like a gynecologist. They've seen it all. It's no big deal. They'll probably go home to their wife thinking, I've seen one of those. I've seen 50 of these today. Move on, kind of thing. I don't know. Well, with all of this being said, Mouse says hello. And I guess I'm going to end this here. I love you guys tremendously. And I'm going to send you love, light, and peace. Bye.